So this is your part. This is called Your Love Is Like a River. It's a new song. With the right key? Gotcha. Sorry. This is your part. I know y'all can do that. Sing it real loud. I promise you can have a seat. I won't take one too. That's is it David Carr on the drums, ladies and gentlemen. When you get back here on the drums, you don't get to really talk a lot. Is there anything you want to say in particular?
Well, I've got a lot of problems with these people, so I really probably shouldn't speak. No, I don't really have much to say. I'll just play. That's good.
That's why we don't want to talk to you. It's an old Seinfeld reference. I don't know if they watch Seinfeld in South Dakota. I've got a lot of problems with you people. Oh, it is on TV, yeah, that's right, that's true. They still have must-see TV, they still do that. That's still around. Must-see TV on NBC. That'll be happening.
I can't believe we had the same conversation on stage last night. We even talked about Seinfeld. It was in reference to the must-see TV, and now we went the other way from the, you know, what the phone.
Let's talk about, I don't know. Starsky and Hutch, I don't know. 18, you want to talk about the 18?
You can have that.
Hold on there. There's a song that I wrote a couple years back, a few years back now, that I'd like to tell you that this song, a lot of times ideas come from just inspiration that, you know, the first chapter of Romans talks about that God is evident in His creation, and that when we, you know, see His creation, we see the beautiful mountains and trees and flowers and all these things that He's created, that He's pretty evident in that. And sometimes it's so inspiring to, you know, help you write a song. And my family and I would go to. Has anybody been to Colorado before? It's just a beautiful state. My family and I have vacationed a couple of times in Colorado. We go to this really, really cool Christian ranch where you can ride horses and all that stuff and stay in this real rustic log cabin. And in the morning when I get up and have devotion time early in the morning, and right in front of where my cabin is, a little front porch of it, is this mountain range, and there's these two mountains, and they're called it's either called the Two Sisters or the Twin Sisters, and it's just beautiful with some trees, and then a lot of times there's snow on the caps of the mountains, and you wake up early in the morning, and the sun is just coming over those mountains, and there's that mist that's out on the grass and right in front of me, and there's just like, you know how sometimes the sunlight just kind of goes through that mist, and you see the sun ray. I mean, it's just beautiful, and you see they're bald eagles that live in that area, and so they're flying over, so you see all this beauty, and then the eagles come across, and they're like, caw, caw! Just, you know, I don't know how to do an eagle sound. Can you do an eagle sound? I don't.
Alabama Eagle.
I'm close. Not the Eagles. Yes, Colorado, you better come to your senses. What am I talking about? We're talking about snakes. So anyway, there's this inspiration, and I would like to tell you that this next song came from kind of seeing that inspiration of God's creation. But I'll just be honest, we're friends here, I can be honest with you. It's, you know, it really, I was in my closet, and I was sitting down in my closet, folding my socks and underwear when I got the idea. The next time you hear it on the radio, I want you to think about that. Yes, rock stars fold their socks and underwear. See some wives doing like this to their husbands. See? Isn't that powerful? And but that's the truth, and this, it never, ever hardly has happened. Maybe like a little bit of a time, one time this happened to me, but this was the most that this has ever happened. That the literal verse, I didn't kind of sit there and just work it out. It's like I sang the verse, the whole half of the first verse just came out. And I said, well, today I found myself after searching all these years. And the man that I saw wasn't all that I thought it'd be. My wife was like, quit singing, fold your socks and underwear. But that's true, the verse just came out. So it freaked me out, so I started running around the house trying to find a pen to write this down. She's like, what are you doing? I said, I got this song idea, and it's really good, and if I don't write it now, I'm going to forget it. So I wrote it down and said, so the first, literally what I'm singing, that whatever seconds, 10 seconds that takes to sing that, that's how long it took to write that part. But the rest of the song took like 3 years, so it kind of evens out. So, I was lost when you found me here. And I was broken beyond repair. Then you came along and you sang a song over me. It feels like I'm born again. It feels like I'm living for the very first time. I'm living for the first time in my life. This is the part on record where the ladies sing. So ladies, I want y'all to sing loud now. Make a promise to me now. Come on. Make a promise. You should my heart. You should. That the love that I feel, so much more here than anything. Guys, give it up to the ladies. Give it loud for them. Come on. It's breathing in my soul. And I'm ready, I'm wrong. Every life I have now, it is only the beginning. Feels like I'm born again. Feels like I'm living for the first time. Feels like I'm living for the very first time. Living for the first time. So this is a fun thing for us to kind of do something different than a normal concert and kind of get back to our roots of when we first got together. I don't know if y'all know this, but we've been in November, just a couple months back, we celebrated the 4 of us original members of Third Day being together for 20 years. And through that 20 years and Scott, like I said, Scotty's been playing with us for 7 or 8 years, and I know that's not quite half, but he's been playing with us on our records since 99. So he's been playing with us either on stage or in the studio for even longer, and it's just a really cool thing that God's allowed us to, it's rare that a band is together for 20 years, much less, the same guys. And it's the same 4 of us. I mean, Mark and I went to school together. The very first band we were ever in was the John McEachern High School Marching Band. We didn't quite put our music up to South Dakota, but
We were using North Dakota.
yeah, North Dakota. And the way it started is we were kind of friends. We just barely knew each other. He was in the band. We had some mutual friends, but we had spoken a couple of times before. But basically, I sang at the senior assembly right when we were about to graduate, maybe, I don't know, a month or so before that. And so he comes up to me and says, hey, you should sound pretty good. You should come sing in my band. And I said, well, what's the name of the band? And he said,
Nuclear Hoedown.
at first I was like, sign me up. How could it not be awesome? We're all such an awesome name. And so we went on from that to kind of doing this little thing that we call Third Day. And it was an acoustic thing, just he and I, and it was one of the guys played keys while we played acoustic guitar. But then we really started the band when we met these guys. David and Ty went to school and church together and grew up together. Did you guys have any really cool band names when you, like what were some of the, can they be mentioned here in the church? What were some of the band names y'all had?
Soldier Blue was my band, my first band. I know what it means. It was from an Iron Maiden lyric, which I don't really recommend. But back in the day, that was just kind of what I was into. So.
And here we are now, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And what were some of the, he's turning red. So Nuclear Hoedown, that's okay to talk about, but we can't talk about some of your band names.
If I say it, then you're going to say later, like, you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So, I'm just going to see if you're going to say it as a videotape roll. Is there videotape anymore? Are there videotapes?
No.
What is this, 86?
8-track.
So what was I talking about? 20 years of being a band, and just God has really done a lot of cool things
I
through the
wonder,
years.
they're probably all wondering, when along those 20 years did you officially lose your mind?
When I said yes to a band called Nuclear Hoedown, that's the first time right there. But a lot of cool stuff has happened for us through the years, and I don't know, it's kind of like, there are times, we're friends here, so I can be honest with you, all right? There are times after about 10 years of being a band, you go, how long are people going to actually want to listen to us? And then we put out a record, and people buy it and come to the concerts, and that continues on. And so I guess my point is, like, we're so grateful and thankful to you guys for your support, not only in, calling the radio stations and requesting songs and buying the records, and coming to concerts, of course, but through your prayers. We know so many of you pray for us and our families so much. We cannot thank y'all enough for helping us to have a great life, and in turn being able to minister to so many people around the world. You guys are awesome. So thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. Just real quick, I want to touch on the story. I don't know if any of y'all have heard the song. Our newest single is called I Need a Miracle. Just real quick, the song is it's loosely based on a true story. We met this couple just a few months ago in New Jersey. We were doing a concert up there at like a theme, like a music park, like a Six Flags kind of place. And they came up to us and they said, hey, can we share a story with you? And we said, sure. And they shared with us how their son, who a few years previous, I don't know how long it had been, 4 or 5 years maybe, he had reached a place in life where he was just really down and dealt with some addictions and dealt with, just struggled with a lot with depression. And so he thought that the only way that things could be fixed is just for him to end his life. And so he literally did like the song says. He got in his car and he drove down deep into the woods, and he was off by himself in the middle of nowhere. And he went through the process of, to end his life. Well, as he's going through this, he turns on the radio. So he thinks he's a music fan, so he just wants to hear some music as he's passing away. And because he's kind of in the middle of nowhere, the only station that he can pick up on the radio is the Christian radio station. And the song was Cry Out to Jesus. And a song that we'd written a few years back. And he literally did what that song said. He cried out to Jesus. He gave his life to Jesus, and Jesus brought him hope and new life. And the parents, as they're sharing the story about their son, I'm going, okay, well, where is he? And they said, well, he's actually on the mission field right now. And he's ministering to people who are going through some of the same struggles that he had. And so it just goes to show you the power of music, the power of words, and the power of what we do and what we say, and how can that can affect people around us. And we may not even know about it. Maybe there's someone in our home, in our school, at work, even in our church. We challenge you, be a miracle for somebody. Go say some words to somebody that's going to bring them life. Go say some words to somebody that's going to give them hope and strength to last through those struggles, to last through those hard times that we all know about. And so tonight, we're going to do this song. As we sing this song, I want you to think about that situation. Think about how each and one of us here, how we've had miracles given to us, and miracles are more than just these mighty supernatural things, but the little miracles that God provides through people. And this is called I Need a Miracle.
She was tired of the lies, tired of the fight, but she didn't want to see it go. She fell on